What's up, everybody? DeAngelo here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. So, I wanted to make this video on missed opportunities, right? So, my friend back in the day and whatnot, we were still friends and whatnot, but back in the day, I told them about this whole marketing space here. I was like, just get $25, you can get started in this, the whole 9 yards, right? And back then, they were actually making way more money than me. I think at my job, getting paid like $8 an hour, something like that. And they were making $13 an hour. They were down there beating on their chest or whatnot. When I told them this stuff, I was like, hey man, just pay $25 for this stuff, man. Support me, support the stuff. Just get started in this. I'm telling you, it's gonna take off one day. All right. And they're like, no, that stuff, it's a scam. It's never gonna work. I'm making $13 an hour. I'm making $13 an hour. Like I said, down there beating on their chest or whatever. So fast forward, 3 years or so, almost 3 years here. And, I've like just this week right here alone, I've made more money just this week here than they'll make this entire year. And that's busting their ass 40 hours a week. And I'll literally just this week right here, if I do absolutely nothing else and I don't count what I made the rest of the year, just this week right here, I've made more money literally sitting on my ass than they'll make for the next 52 weeks busting their ass 40 hours a week. All right. And don't get me wrong, I'm not downing them or anything along those lines or whatnot, but I'm just just think of where that person could be at if they took action, 3 years ago with me. All right. Like, just imagine if I didn't. Let's say the reverse. Let's say that person convinced me not to make Team DeAngelo, not to get started in this whole making money online space. I might still literally be at a $10 an hour job, or might have moved up and got a few quarters, and probably make like maybe 12 or $13 an hour or something like that. Now my friend is having medical problems, and like, it's just crazy because he's devoted 3 years of his life to this company, and the company doesn't even want to pay for this stuff. Like, they're like, damn, they're trying to like fire him and everything because he can't work for the injuries that he's acquired over the years or whatever, or the wear and tear, whatever you want to call it. And like, it's just mind blowing. All right. And, I'm perfectly fine. I'm healthy. I don't have to worry about getting burned. I don't have to worry about, running around or lifting heavy 40, 50-pound boxes, tearing up my back. Like, I don't have to worry about any of that. All right. And I'm just like, again, just making this video, guys, on missed opportunities. Don't sleep on opportunities because they don't always come around. Like, you might literally get that one opportunity. Like, again, take my friend, for example. 3 years ago, if he had got started in this and stayed with me or whatnot, boom, guaranteed success. Like, obviously, back then it didn't, seem like that, and he was actually making more money than I was, so he was in, a higher status, or whatever you want to call it, position, back then, and now it's like night and day, right? And then, not to mention, when I first got started in this stuff, when we got started into this, it wasn't like it was like, oh, let's make $100,000, in 1 month or something like that. Like, it wasn't sweet, at all. It was a huge learning curve again. And it was like the first couple months was really rocky for me. But after that, I ended up getting it, and a couple months later, I ended up hitting six figures, you know. But yeah, guys, don't sleep on opportunities. Like, if you got a course you're thinking about getting, again, it doesn't have to be mine, it could be anyone's course. If you got a mentor that you're looking to hire, if you see a program or something like that you're thinking of getting into, unless it's an MLM company, if you are a brand new person, you should never join an MLM company. I don't care what anyone says. Like, if it's a something like that, or some software you've been looking to get, or let's say it's like a I don't know, whatever the case may be, like, whatever it is, it's like it's time to take a risk. Like, that was my thing. I was always willing to take the risk. Like, I was always willing to take the first step, right? So that's how I got to where I am now. And again, I'm not like the most successful marketer by any means. There's a lot of people doing a million times better than me, making what I make in a whole year in like a week or a day or a couple of minutes. You know what I'm saying? So don't get me wrong. I'm not getting like big headed or anything along those lines. That phase is already passed or whatever. Super humble now. But yeah, guys, again, just wanted to make this video on missed opportunities. Don't miss opportunities, guys. Sometimes these opportunities only present themselves one time. You'll get that unicorn person, support that person, or something like, or you become that person, and then like, you'll see what happens or whatever. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Got a job, you're just a number. So it's time to start working for yourself and become your own boss. But that's pretty much it, guys. Again, like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff.